Hi guys, welcome back to the woods. As you can see, we've got a bit of a dilemma. We would have got, I would have got a lot more better, filming done today. But as you can see, the weather's taking a turn for the worst out there, so we're just chilling in the shelter for a bit. But really, I can't really do the best of videos today. I can't do anything too practical. So, me being me, it was meant to be a sunny day today. I decided not to pack a raincoat. So I don't particularly want to get completely soaked either, so just going to chill in here. But the reason why I'm doing this video is survival kit. Well, I won a competition for TJ Outdoors, and that was his 50 subs, so I'll put his channel in the description and I'll show you the prize and tell you what I'm going to do with it in future months of use with it. So as you can see, this is the survival kit TJ sent me. It's not fully packed up, it's just a bugger to get absolutely everything stuffed in, as it's small. You can see it's about the size of like a mince tin or a snuff box, like a Victorian age one. But opening it up straight off the bat, they're sort of med kit. So these plasters, really, what the plan is for this is to develop this kit further. So I might get a bigger tin and better things, but the majority of the kit, like the foundation of the kit, will stay. But I'll show you these first. They're just small little bandages. They're the little circular plasters, and really, see them there. But really, I don't think they're going to be worth that much. I know you get little cuts and that sort of thing, but really, I carry a med kit on me at all times, even if I was in a survival situation. Really, I don't think it'd offer that much, and as well, for size, it's big for what it actually is. So really, the other one are just strips. There's two of them here, like there, which these are better, but I'd much rather have some antiseptic wipes and some duct tape or some steri strips instead, because they're much more usable. And as well, plasters, have you ever had the problem with plasters just peeling off? As in, they don't usually last too long. So the next one is a pre-injection swab. The problem with these are they're really small, they're not large, they're not like a proper antiseptic wipe, and really you're not meant to, it's pre-injection, so you're not meant to apply it under the skin. So if you had an open wound, you'd only be able to wipe around it and not in the actual wound to sterilise it. So really, as in it says on the back as well, but chances are the camera will not focus, but by here it says warning, must only be used on unbroken skin. So really, for the size, it shouldn't be used. It's just too big and bulky. But I'm not criticising the kit, I'm just saying what I would use preferably. As in, I'm not being ungrateful either, as in it's possibly the greatest thing that's happened to me since I've started YouTube. As in, I've never won one of these things before. But really, I think the med kit, it just needs to be developed a little further. But for what it is in the tin, it's really quite good. Next thing on the inside lid here, you probably already know what this is. It's a sewing kit. It comes with two buttons, like a little safety pin, a needle, and 6 types of threads. See the colours there. I don't know how strong this thread is, but obviously this is all usable. This thread can be used to start fires, the buttons of course to sew on. Then there's also medical properties if you need to stitch yourself up, as in it's not something really you want to be doing, but if you had to, I guess really you could. Next item is wastewater purification tablets. Really, I'd like to pack more of these because this is only 4 litres of water for 4 tablets, but it's still a useful item. I mean, a small piece of cloth could also be used as a filter maybe, but it might take up a little too much space. But if I develop the kit further, you'll probably see what I'll do in the future. So with that, then this here, sorry about that, most people know this, it's a little razor. Now, I only have a small problem with these. I'd rather something like a Stanley blade, because they're a little better. I've used them before. Razors like this, they're quite awkward to use, because it's more like a sort of draw knife movement. As it's, of course, it's usable, but it's not the best. And it comes with a little cardboard sheath, of course you can burn. Really, if you have to, I'm not going to bother putting it back, because it'll take too long. Next item is a striker on a piece of like a lolly stick. Here are the matches. They don't have the largest heads, but there's 2 of them. They'll be a welcome sight in a survival situation. I can get it out. So there they are. Decent little matches. Next is a button compass. Now this is one of the items that really surprised me, is actually the quality of this. Really, I haven't seen a very good button compass ever. I've seen them break before numerous times, and especially with most survival kits, they usually tend to be quite cheap. But this is actually really top quality. I have no problems with this, as in it's robust. It's not going to break on me. Dead Man Walking has one of these on his watches, which you can see there. But as in, it's a really useful item to have. I mean, really, compasses, they're good to have for navigation, but really, if you're going out to the woods, you should know your way around anyway. But if you're going to a new area, of course, it's always useful. Here's two types of, there's brass wire and there's fishing line. Now, I'll start with the fishing line, so I'm getting leaves all over me. This little piece by here, it's like a almost kydex sort of material, like quite heavy duty, like plastic type thing, which could be, if you tied a loop and then around your hand, you could use it as a reel, but it's quite heavy duty. I don't know what the pound is on it, or the stretch, but it's good. It's really quite good, as in I've used stuff much like it before. I think it'll be very useful. So multiple uses, like trip wires, of course fishing, which is the main use for this in this kit, and also sewing as well if you run out of normal thread. Then the brass wire for snares, traps and that sort of thing. So this is good for obtaining food, but really you need a bit of a knowledge before this item becomes very useful. Here's a little packet of hooks and weights. There's 2 hooks and just a dozen of different types of sinkers and weights. Then a little piece of hacksaw blade, which is the striker for the fire steel. I'm not going to use it yet because I want to keep this waterproof coating on, so if I do have to use it. Now, there's one thing I do have to stress. Oh yeah, well, there's the tin. It's in a little tin. It's not very big, that's the size of it on my hand. But one thing I have to stress with this kit is that all the items here, they become more valuable to you with a greater knowledge of what you're doing. As in, I've always believed when going into the outdoors, like the more you know, the better prepared you are, the less kit you have to carry. And really, you could potentially use this and become self-sufficient with it, but you're going to have a hard time if you have little or no knowledge. If you have no knowledge, this kit could be almost useless to a person. So really, the best ways to use this kit is, one, not getting the survival situation in the first place. I know it can't really be helped 90% of the time, but if it can be, like, just don't. But also, when knowing the kit, you need to know your kit inside out, and you need to know how to use the kit. So me, I don't know how to use the razor properly, or to a manner that's really effective. I don't know if there is a way, but really it's just trial and error and practicing. But really, this kit would I recommend it to someone else? I don't know the price of this kit, but really it's just, I think it would be in probably the price range of about, I'd probably say about £15, which to Americans would be about $20 at the current exchange rate, and it's a decent price, and the kit in here it's really good quality. But as I said, more you know how to use the kit, the more effective it then becomes. And then as well, with a pocket tin like this is the one thing I was stressing. I'm going to be developing this kit further to make it my personal survival kit. This is why I named the video. And well, I'm going to get a large tin. I bought a Kendall mint cake tin, which is, well, you know the bars, they're 85 grams. They're about around that size, like square size, but it still fits in your pocket. It's a pocket tin, and you'll still be able to get it. This is notoriously small, probably because you don't want to carry much weight. But really, a larger size survival kit, especially me, I'm not an expert in all of these things. I like to think I have a good knowledge, when I probably don't as much as I actually do. But really, having a wider knowledge will help you. But being able to carry more kit and be able to carry as much as possible for the survival situation to make it actually capable. So keeping it in the pocket size, but not having to carry a rucksack everywhere, if you get what I'm saying. well, thank you for watching this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Really like, comment and subscribe for more. Go check out TJ's channel. Since he's just reached his 50 subs, of course you can tell he's obviously quite good. Another item in this kit was a condom, which I don't know if TJ's hinting anything, but I'm only joking, mate. But really, it's a bit bulky for the tin. But thank you for watching, guys. See you next time.